My name is R.K. Castillo. I'm the pastor of New Life City in Waikiki. I'm the head jiu-jitsu instructor at HMC Academy in Kalihi. For a number of years, I traveled with a group that broke bricks, teared phone books, bent metal bars in our teeth, traveled all the world telling people about Jesus. So we gathered all the churches in our network one Saturday morning, and we sent them to all these different strategic areas in Waikiki to pray over our city. We have a ministry for the homeless, and we bring 8 extra large pizzas every single Tuesday night to feed the homeless. And the thing was, people had stopped coming to dinner, so we show up with dinner and no one would be there. So that Saturday, after we prayed, the next time we brought dinner down, which is on a Tuesday night, there were so many people there that we ran out of food in a minute. And I knew it wasn't because we did anything different. I knew it was because something happened in the spiritual atmosphere because the churches came together and prayed. And the week later, the week after that, right before we're about to pray for the dinner, a guy raises his hand and says, "Can I pray?" I said, "Sure, man." He goes, "This week I died." He says, "I'm serious." He said, "I died. They were trying to resuscitate me in the ambulance, and it didn't work. And then all of a sudden, I just came back to life." And he said, "So I'd like to pray for the food." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, man, whatever." After dinner was done, I see a lady just sitting there on the bench. And so I walked up, I said, "Hey, what's going on?" And she says, "I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do with my life." I was like, "Why?" And she says, "They said I took enough pills that it should have killed an elephant. But no matter how many I took, I just wouldn't die. And I'm trying to figure out why I'm alive and what I'm supposed to do with my life. And I know it's because TOW Hawaii came, and when all the churches come together in unity and pray, it changes things in the city." Years ago, I heard a saying from Bruce Lee. It said, "Don't fear the man that's done 1,000 moves one time. Fear the man who's done one move 1,000 times." And I started to think about that in jiu-jitsu, right? And I heard a challenge from a guy. He said, every single time you roll, and rolling is just a round of doing jiu-jitsu, try to do just one move for a year. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna try to do that. For 1 year, every single time, every single round that I do of jiu-jitsu, I'm gonna try to do just one move. That move is called a bow and arrow. So for a year, I do jiu-jitsu 5 to 6 days a week. We probably do 4 to 5 to 6 rounds per practice. So over and over and over again, I was trying to do the bow and arrow. And after 1 year, I did it 2 years. And after the second year, I did it another year and another year and another year. And you can ask everyone in the gym. I have a saying, all roads lead to bow and arrow. Even the kids know it, all the adults know it. Because when you work on mastery, not just learning a bunch of moves one time, but when you work on doing one move over and over and over again, what you'll find is you can do it from all the different positions, all the different places. And what I found is, man, I could do it on pretty much anybody because I actually focus on doing just one thing over and over and over again. Now, it's been 10 years and I'm still trying to do just one move. And it's the only move that I would say I actually know how to do. I know a bunch of them. I know like how to do a bunch of things, but there's only one move that I actually really know, and that's the bow and arrow. So what if followers of Jesus took the things that Jesus said to do and they focused on mastery? Not just knowing 1,000 things that Jesus said, but they focused on doing one thing that Jesus said over and over and over and over again. Think what would happen if we focused on mastery, not just knowledge, but knowledge in action, doing things over and over and over again. I think we would begin to see things get transformed.